The honourable member for Calgary Elbow.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. The Alberta Party believes passionately in the importance of tackling poverty in our province. And I assume the NDP government would as well, but in the 2 years since the election, there's been no effort to create a comprehensive poverty reduction strategy. In fact, the word poverty doesn't appear in the speech from the throne even once, nor is it anywhere in the budget. Actions speak louder than words, Mr. Speaker, but in this case, we don't have either. A simple question to the Premier. When is your government going to create a poverty reduction strategy?
Good job. Good job. Honourable Minister, quiet. Quiet, please. Honourable Minister of Community and Social Services.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank you, member, for the question. And I certainly agree that actions speak louder than words. And then we added $25 million to FCSS. I guess that action speaks louder than words. We added a new child benefit and enhanced existing family child benefit, $340 million investment. So certainly our action speaks very loud with the families throughout the province. Certainly we have Albertans back, and we are working to make sure that all Albertans benefit from the prosperity that Albertans enjoy.
First supplemental.
Mr. Speaker, my concern is with this government's patchwork approach and lack of a plan. Many not-for-profits I've talked with don't know where they stand among the hodgepodge of quickly evolving government programs. An Alberta poverty reduction strategy would allow not-for-profits to align their important work with government programs. Again to the Premier, in the absence of a strategy, can you tell us what you think the role of government is and what role not-for-profits should play in poverty reduction?
Deputy Premier.
Thank you very much. I'm happy to take this one and then go back to the Minister for the final one. But I want to talk about some of the work that we continue to do to make life better for Alberta families, including having reasonable planned increases to the minimum wage, some of the lowest earners in Alberta. Making sure that we're expanding access to affordable daycare, because we believe that every child deserves to have a safe place to be while their parents are at work. Making sure that hungry children, when they go to school, have a balanced, nutritious meal, and that their parents don't have to worry about whether or not they can buy that, Mr. Speaker. These are some of the concrete actions that we're very proud to take in partnership regularly with the not-for-profit organizations in Alberta, and we continue to work with them.
Thank you. Second supplemental.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. End Poverty Edmonton says people experience poverty when they lack or are denied economic, social and cultural resources. Calgary's Enough for All plan says simply, my neighbour's strength is my strength. I want to end poverty, Mr. Speaker. There is clear evidence that the most effective, efficient policy tool to end poverty is a guaranteed income targeted at those who genuinely need help. To the Premier, will you replace your damaging minimum wage plan with a guaranteed annual income for those who really need it?
Do you want this one, Christine? No, I got it.
Deputy Premier.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. There were a lot of oohs on many parts of this House with that last question, Mr. Speaker, because I have to say we are very proud to make sure that Albertans who work full-time, who are at a job for 40 hours a week, have the ability to pay their rent and put food on the table, Mr. Speaker. This is something that we believe is important to make sure that everyone has access to live with dignity and respect. And while I appreciate that other ideas are being proposed rather than just opposition, we think that the reasonable thing to do is to make sure we have planned increases to make sure the minimum wage can support Alberta families, and we're proud to be the government doing that.